organized here. Let me get this. Let's see. Let's see. Going live. Where am I? Am I live? Let's see. Where's YouTube? What happened here? Yeah, this went bad too. Let's see. Let me see. Gotta figure it out. Is it live yet? Let's see. What's taking so long? I don't know why that went off. Let's see. I know we're live now, but I can't get on here. We're backwards. What the fuck? Oh no, we gotta fix it. There we go. YouTube. Get on my page. So we can read the account. View your channel. Here we go. Here we go. Are we on? Let's go, you bastard. There we are. There we are. Now I can see the comments. Oh, what's up, Jeff? Got Jeff, Pedro, Jeff Stevens, Mad Joker. What's up, man? Took me a second to get on. I lost my page. Oh no, it's good now. You thought you lost me? Yeah, I can see we're live. Fix the hair. So what's up, everybody? I know I come on a little early, but it takes like a few seconds to get that going. So I talked to, should I wait for some of the news? Some of the news. I tried to, this is the Aldi's version of Monster. It's called Gridlock by Summit. Not fucking bad for $1. And I had to wear my watch so I can keep track of time this time. So forgive me. So, I guess I could share with some of you guys as we get more people on, more people coming on. And then I got to check my stereo. I redid the stereo. But let me show you guys. Do you guys know that I talked about Karen Laser? She's one of my agents, right? So I just wanted you guys to show. I took a snapshot of my phone because it's up there. And this is what she said to me. Let me see if I can see it on the big screen. There she goes. From Blando. Let me see. That's what he said to her. Let me see. Can I pull back? Is that better? Yeah. Put a request in for dates. We're up and getting snowed in. Blah, blah, blah. Jeff Blando. Oh my gosh, that's Karen. Let me go up high. So she texted me from Blando. He's working on dates. I'm getting on the project to get gates secured because of all the other tour dates with all the other bands. So once I get some dates, I can put something going for everybody. So that's Jeff Blando from Slaughter. Just so you guys can see, I don't put everything together. I make a few calls, but she's actually Um, oh, they look frozen when it was flipped. Yeah, it reverse flipped. It reverse flipped on me, so I had to flip it back. Let's see. We can get some guitar sound going. Let's see. Let me see. And I'll tell you. I'll tell you what else I did too. Yeah. Yeah. Forgive me. Let's see. Take a little present. So that's about what it sounds like when I'm not warmed up. Some days are better than others. I hear my kid. So let's see. So what are you guys all doing on a Friday night, man? What's going on? Anything good besides this? Get to spend an hour and a half with my friends. Can't tell if this is frozen or not. I don't think so. Let me see. Somebody text something so I can see if the screen's going through. Learn more. Do I want to learn more? Do I have to learn more? No. Streaming tips. All right. Just took you guys off the screen. Oh, we're live. Just hanging out. Can you hear the guitars? Does the stereo sound good? I redid. I panned everything hard left and right. So you should hear it if you got headphones on or on. You should hear it traveling. So that sounds good? Good, 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 good. That sounds mono? Let me see if I turn the delays up. Still sound mono? We can do a ping pong delay. Let's see. Let's try that. That's a single delay, so that might not be stereo. Let me see. Let me see. Single delay, quad, two tap, rhythm, quad delay. Let's see what this sounds like. Did that ping? Huh. I wonder if my output's in stereo. Let's see. System. I don't want to mess it up. Let's see. System. Contrast, white balance. Let's see. Let's see what my out is. Mode. Pedal 1. Volume. Pedal links. Morph pedal. Audio rig. X fade time. Let's see. Rig. Paranormal rig tempo. Location range. Cell signal path. Let's see. What does that do if I change it? Hmm. Don't know. Don't know. Oh, it may be picking up my mic. Might be picking this up too. I guess we'll leave it for now. Yeah, it's a direct signal from the Kemper, so it says stereo. And it is panned. I wonder if it's the outsource. The source is going into there, out of here, into there. I'll have to check my phone settings later. Watching from Otis's cabin. Hey, Deer Creek, what were you talking about? His butt doctor. We need to talk about his butt doctor. What happened to him? He slip and fall at Andy's house on a stool. What are you talking about, bro? His last video. I can't. It's hard for me to watch his videos because the FBI told me to not to make contact and stay off his channel. I don't know what they're doing. I keep getting updates from them, so I don't know what's going on. His latest video. Butt doctor? Doctor. Anyone know how that goes? Doctor. That's UFO, ain't it? Yeah. You can be in and out? No worries, bro. Had his colon doctor brought a guitar? His colon doctor? Listen, I don't give a fuck if it's a 1959 for free. I'm not taking a I'm not taking a colon doctor's guitar or a proctologist's guitar. No fucking way. Ew. Wrecked him, they nearly killed him. Oh my god. It's butt doctor. That's too fucking funny, bro. Too funny. I get there's a couple people too. You know what I'm gonna start doing as well? I thought about this. Hope he wears gloves. Doing dinner, but we'll check back in. Hey, as long as the butt doctor didn't bring you dinner, you're fine, Deer Creek. Yeah, check back in. Update me on the butt doctor thing. But I was going through some of the it's 9 now, so people are gonna start tuning in. So I was going through subscribers, and there are a lot of subscribers. I almost got 3,000 subscribers. I'm gonna start making lists of them, as I go, and I think in every video I'll give everybody a shout out. And I saw a couple people which were really cool. There's a I was watching live streams today because on my TV there's a live setting and you can watch anyone who's streaming, so they all pop up when they're streaming live. And there was a channel called Official Black Widow Band. It's like two kids and a little bit. He's a little older, but man, you know what was cool about it is the fact that they're trying to work out songs, and they're 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 not bad, but they're one's really young, the bass player, and they're singing and they're doing it live, which is kind of nerving, putting songs together live and stuff. It was really cool. Black was it Official Black Widow Band? I think they live stream Friday, Saturday, Sundays with the band. It was really cool what they were doing because they're playing metal, which was really cool too. Um, and I don't know if it's like a son and another son with the father. I haven't got in. I just saw it today. I don't know if you guys ever saw them. And there's a really a good. He's a good teacher. His name is Guit G and then a separate word Gud. I've been subscribed to him for a little bit, and I mess with him here and there. I told him I give him a shout out. So he was talking about Cade system and stuff, and I go because he was talking about how natural it is, and I go, but your tuning's natural, and he goes, what do you mean? I go, it's E minor. He goes, what are you talking about? He went like this. I said, all the open strings. So he goes like this in his video. He goes, that's not a pentatonic scale. I go, E, A, D, G, B. E, G, A, B, D. And it was like, and he goes, oh man. So it was real funny. But he figured it out right away, which was very impressive because he caught on real quick. So um, shout out to him too. And there was a girl in Europe. She's probably not up now. Jassy. She's got like a metal band. If you guys are into metal, Jassy something, Jassy. I was like, holy shit, she's pretty good. Her solos are so, but the songwriting is really good. At first, I thought she was playing along with a record because I don't know who these people are, but I figured I'd share some of the stuff, when I was looking at some of that stuff, if you guys are interested. What's up, John? And also too, I cut the cap off of my tone pot. Oh, it's going under the pedal board. But I actually cut it completely out. I had one side lifted, and I was like, you know what? Now this guitar has a lot more mids. Whoops. Except when your fingers slide off the neck. I lead an exciting life, home and alone on Friday night. You and me too, brother. My wife don't like when I go out. I raise Cain. You get your dog, your Harley, and your guitars. It could be worse. That's what I say. When my parents used to yell at me when I was a kid, go to your room. I was like, okay. I had my half stack in there, my Les Paul, fucking waterbed, my stereo with those big monster speakers. I'd be in there fucking riffing. They get mad. After a while, they figured it out. Don't send me to my room. Clean the pool. Your wife doesn't like it when you walk to the mailbox after dark? Yeah, Jakey Lee's wife, too. Especially when he's trying to buy meth. I was just walking the dog, honey. Oh, that, you don't want to see that. It's just to keep track of time. I even took my, I have, this is on. I don't know if you can see that, but my wedding band's over here. I take my wedding band off because I'm actually married. It's a little hard to play with that stuff. You know, I end up banging stuff here and there. That's just for me to watch my hour and a half. I know waterbeds were cool, right? I didn't like when they put those things in them to stop them from moving. Here, I'll show you. Here, you guys want to see some? I can't. I don't have all my watches, but I have some that I broke. Let me see if I take this off. I got some. I guess I got jewelry over there. Let me take this off. Let me get my other stuff. It's right here. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Aspetta un momento. Let's see. Let's see. Let me see. Let's see. That is not one. But I'll show you guys. Whoops! Don't knock the computer off. It's a tight squeeze in and out. I collect watches, but this one's broke. I fucked up the band on it, and then this is a girl's. This was my wife's. That's broke too. I had some more broken ones, but I collect jewelry. Yeah, he was buying meth. Jakey Lee when he got shot. I don't know if I'm allowed. I think I can say that. I think somebody said that I was okay to say that. You collect dust bunnies. Yeah, I don't usually show my. I collect watches. Actually, the coolest watches I have are I have a uh man, I forgot. I got two limited edition Invictus. One's a Star Wars, and the other is not the Black Panther, the Punisher. I haven't worn 'em. Guitars, sneakers, amps, and watches. That's my and hats actually, and sweatshirts. I guess I do fucking shop a lot. What the fuck am I saying? So anyone wants to buy two broken Rolexes, hit me up. But I have lots of jewelry. Lots of jewelry. There's a whole box full of jewelry right there. Women's rings and shit. Anyone want to buy some women's rings? I took them from my wife. Let's see. Let me bet. Oh wow! If I bend that up, I can see even better. You're back in London from Manila. 17 hours travel. I got a travel guitar. Survive San Fran. Oh, nice, man. Yeah, I try not to play with rings and watches, only because they dent your guitars. And I my wedding band. Where did I do with it already? I don't know what I did with my wedding. Let's see. Fucking lost the wedding band already, didn't I? You suck, Chris. Where is it? What do I do with it? Whatever. I know it's in the room, so that's a good thing. It's not on my hands, not in my jacket. I've lost my wedding band. I lost it for 6, 7 months at one time. One time I was at a fair and I was eating and I threw it off. I didn't throw it off. I threw the plate out and I walked away and I go, something feels different. And I looked down, my ring was gone. I had to have the people help me dig the trash out, and there it was sitting on top of my fucking plate. The Hughes and Kettner? Yeah. Oh no, here's the wedding band over here. Yeah, you fucking, how'd you see that, bro? So, same thing. If I play it, I'm afraid it's gonna bend, But, so like, so when I got mine, I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. Can you see it? What if I back it away? Can't tell. Maybe. A little more. It's all diamonds. Yeah. It's my wedding band. I've lost this like 4 or 5 times already. She was not happy. Yeah. So we'll put that. I'll put it right here on top of the mic stand. Right around it. I can see it. Yeah, I've lost it for like 6, 8 months one time. Man, I was so mad. Because it took me a long time to find a ring I liked. Yeah, I know. Dude, that was right over here. It's above the Hughes and Kettner. I was like, fuck. I need to hire him. My eyes. Yeah, some people can wear jewelry when they play. I can't. I guess I could show you guys that stuff too. I got stuff here. Hold on. I have stage stuff that I have. Let's see. Let's see. What should I show? So this is stuff that was sitting on top of my amp. Let me show you guys what sits on top of my amp sometimes that I have to move. So that's a. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see. Gold coin. Just laying around. Diamond earrings laying around. And this is some of the stage stuff. So I used to wear this stuff. But it used to get caught on the strings. Hey, Karen. Let's see. Yeah, boy. Right, Karen? Let's see. See? It's already got caught. There you go. Let's see. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. I'm looking in the. Let's see. There you go. That's the other one. Costume jewelry. No bullet band dollar. But yeah, like, so I was never good at wearing jewelry on stage. I always ended up wearing like scarves and stuff because it wouldn't catch. It was just one of those things. Whoops, sorry. But yeah, whoops. The no bullet band dollar. What's up, Paul? How many of you guys aren't married? How many of you guys are not married or were previously married? Been once, not again. 40 years. Wow. I've been with mine since high school. I'm no longer married. Was it the guitars? Was it the guitar addiction? Damn, there's a lot of people not married anymore. Wow. 21. Now let me ask you guys, the guys that aren't married and stuff, because I know the married guys, they have to have a room to put their shit in, like I do. Do you guys, the guys that aren't married, do you have your shit all over the living room? Fucking, you walk in your house and your living room's like all amps and fucking guitars everywhere. Tony, you're not shit all over. That's fucking funny. See, this is what I love about this page, dude. It's this is such a cool thing to do these live streams because you get to really know people. Straight and faithful. Yeah, but what after what's the problem with that? Once they realize that there's you can't handle modern women. Once they know what they've lost, they always try to come back. Oh, she bought you some nice guitars. Tell her if she gets back with you, it'll take seven more. You'll take seven guitars and you'll think about it. Turbo cat. Jeff. Oh my god. Current guitars in the living room, two basses, a spare bedroom. Now, I buy a metal bed frame, no box springs, store 20 guitars under there in the spare room. My wife and grandkids bring stuff into my room to hold. Now, do any of you actually on the toilet write music? Like take a guitar in there and start playing? Has anyone ever done? Oh my god, that's too funny. A workbench, TV setup? No. Yeah, that's what you would call be. That's what you would. I don't know. You would need help at that point. I think. Those rain song guitars that are supposed to be waterproof. I almost bought one just to take in a shower once. 8 amps in the living room. Oh my goodness. Like two way. Are you in an apartment or a house? because your fucking neighbors are gonna hate you with 8 amps. You probably know. And the guys that are married, you should do that one day. Just stay in the bathroom and leave the door unlocked for a long time, and just start playing like acoustic. Leave it on. See if they open the door and walk in and go, oh, I'm sorry. Oh my god. Oh, it's an apartment. Holy shit. Do they complain? Do you crank the fuck out of them? See, I'd crank the fuck out of them. You probably got an attenuator. Great idea, right? I also put more bass in my vocals. Deer Creek was complaining that I sounded really thin. Yeah. Oh, really? A lot of people don't like Clapton. I met him once too. He's really nice. Like he was nice to me. Hey Chris, I think you should be nice to the Zach guy. I met his parents near two of the nicest. Who? Zach Roberts? I don't know about that, bro. He's a little. Listen, when people make videos about you all the time, that's an issue. Are you talking about Paul? Are you talking about Zach Roberts guy? How'd you meet his parents? Yeah, he's cool, man. Eric's fucking cool. And he'll approach you. He's very like a lot of people think he's standoffish, but he's not. Oh, it was a joke. You met his folks. Oh, and they were. I didn't see that couple nice guys. You met Zach's parents. There were a couple nice guys. I didn't get that, bro. That's funny. That's funny as fuck. Yeah, Eric Clapton approached me. Somebody told him it was back with the dance band, and he goes, "You're the guitar player that wrote all that." It was kind of cool. Yeah, guys. And he came over and he was super nice to me. I was kind of surprised. I'll tell you something. No matter what I've done and how, like, so Expose actually broke one of the Beatles records. It was four top tens at one time, and one of them was number one. It tied the Supremes, I think, and beat the Beatles. I think Albert something also was another guy who broke a record. I don't remember what he broke, but at that time, I was over in Europe and I was at a like this fancy restaurant. I don't even remember what it was, and he came over with two guys, and he's like, "Hi, I'm Eric Clapton," and I was like thinking in my head, "This is really fucked up. I'm fucking nervous." And he's like, "I admire your work." It was really weird because like Craig Goldie's come on this page and complimented me too, and it freaks me out because I don't think of myself in that manner. I'm just like I really don't care about what I've done. It doesn't matter to me. All it did was help. Yeah, he's funny, man. He's a nice guy. Yeah, he that's the thing about him too. Like a lot of people think he's real standoffish, but he's like a regular dude. He'll like hang out with you. You know what I mean? Where you know, like Brett Carlisle that sings with Gray White. He's a kid. He's very talkative. He'll come up and like I was at one of their shows with George, and he already sang, and there were two girls that I knew with a friend of mine. I was like, hey man, can you take some pictures with them? They're asking me, and he was like, yeah, sure, and he even held the camera. He's a really cool guy. Doesn't drink. Brett Carlisle, young kid. There are some really good people. Robert Sarza is a good friend of mine. We talk here and there. Obviously, Patrick and Dave Spitz. Um, I just I just sent some text to Matt Heafy from Trivium because he lives not far from me as well. And I was like, dude, we should do a live stream together or jam together. So yeah, it's a weird thing. And I've told the stories before, like coming in and looking at the shrine, and you're like, what the fuck? What's wrong with me? You know, I just want to come in and play guitar and be a fucking guy. A lot of people don't get that though. You know, I just want to fucking rock. I want to rock. I don't remember how to play that either. Who else was pretty cool? Have you guys met any other guy? Who's out of everybody you've ever met? Who's the biggest dick? Can I say that? Yeah. Who's the biggest Richard? Let me think. Let me think. For me, hmm, I I'd have to say probably for me, Nikki Six. Nikki Six was probably like the worst for me as far as people in the business. That's kind of a tough one though. I don't remember that either. What's up, Amir? Hey, Amir, who is the biggest dick in the music industry did you ever meet? For me, probably Nikki Six. I didn't. Me and him don't get along. Well, wait a second. Is that true? Let me think about this. I'm gonna have to say Nikki Six. Cavan D. Really? Well, she dated Nikki. They're probably two peas in a pod. Peter Frampton. Yeah, he seems to be changed a little. Marcus King. Jerry Cantrell. Really? I used to have two of it. He used to use Moss Valve power amps. I had two 500-watt amps I bought from him. He was he had like no personality. Nicky parted with me a long time ago. He's different. Tommy's just fucked up. He's not a dick. He's just fucking whacked. He's got the brain of a 10-year-old. Yeah, Warren Haynes is fucking awesome too. A lot of the blues guys are cool. I thought Bonamassa would be a prick to me too, but I told this story. He wasn't. Oh, Steve Harris, the guys in fucking Maiden are awesome. All of them. I remember when I was a kid, I had a Roadrunner, 68 Roadrunner. And I was out back of a place called Hollywood Sportatorium, and I was out there early. And Dave Murray and them came over and looked at the car. I asked them if they wanted to go for a ride. They said no, but they wanted to see under the hood and everything. Steve Harris came out there too. Yeah, Tommy's so scattered, man. That was Lofgren. Oh yeah, and I, my buddy Mark, his wife was the assistant to Niles Rogers. He did. He's like a legend. Um, and I've gotten to have lunch and shit with him. He's fucking great too. Yeah, there's some there's it. That's kind of an interesting question. Somebody asked, what did somebody ask me today? What's your favorite band with two guitar players? I had to think about that for a second too. Somebody else asked me about that. I was like, my favorite band with two guitar players. I do like the Scorpions and stuff. You know what I mean? But I don't know. My hair. Everybody wants. Yeah, some people think it's fake when that. Dude, I went into Guitar Center. What do you call it for Valentine's Day, and I had my hair down, and I was dressed up because there's a winery in the plaza. And when I walked in, people that I talked to every day didn't even know who I was because my hair was down and everything. It was fucking funny as fuck. The girl Liz did. She's like, "Hey, Chris." And I go, "Steven didn't know who the fuck I was." I go, "I've been in his house." Muddy Waters. He. That's a legend right there. Muddy Waters. Yeah, I actually met Randy Rhodes too. It was at a place called Sunrise Musical Theater. Well, me and my buddies used to go early, and we used to try to sneak in, and we got in, and they were no one was playing, and I was looking at the amps and stuff, and I forgot who I was with. It might have been uh, my buddy Mark. He played with Faster Pussycat and the later versions, and man, I remember Randy was so fucking short, man. Yeah. Yeah, I closed it down. I walked in and I said, "Everybody out. I'm here." And they're like, "Who are you?" I said, "Red Show." They said, "Okay." Too funny, man. Dude, I would never do that. That's so fucked up. Yeah. Red Shoal. I hit the thing. I fucked that all up, didn't I? Oh, you saw Kiss at sunrise? The disco. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw them at Hollywood Sportatorium. Was I high through the 80s? No, I was too busy working, bro. Old school pictures? In the good old days? Yeah, I would have to put them. How could I do that? I'd have to put them in my phone to onto the iPad. I could show some pictures. I did show some old pictures on one of the videos a long time ago, like at the Grammys and certain things. I used to have long, long blonde hair. Everybody thought I was Michael Tramp. We looked like twins back then. Oh, you lived in Homestead. What was that fucking castle out there called? Um, fuck. I want to take my kid there. That castle. That's a fucking weird story. That castle. Wait, wait. I walked into a strip bar, a dollhouse. One of the girls, you Michael Tramp? I said, if I am, you going home with me? I said, I'm Michael Tramp. That's the joke. Coral Castle, that's it. Oh my god, dude, Coral Castle. That fucking place is awesome. I want to take my kid there. Yeah. Did you see where they drained that little pond thing and it had fucking steps going and it was like rooms under there or some shit? Yeah, I liked White Lion. Do I not play that anymore? Nope. No, I don't remember how to play that. Yeah, what, levitation or some shit. Yeah. White Lion's great. You know, like Vito Braga, they compared him to Van Halen. I'm not gonna say he's better than Van Halen, but his tapping technique was so different than Eddie. You know, he did like a lot of the he did like weird shit. Oh yeah, your hair's long too. I gotta cut it though. It's to my waist. I look like fucking um what's the Harry Potter guy with fucking long hair, the sorcerer dude. Usually when I do shows, I put silver streaks all over my hair, like silver metallic streaks. Everybody thinks I'm fucking Blackie from Law from Wasp. Yeah, get a perm, my hair would fall out, bro. An Ingve perm. Too funny. I I tell you something funny. I told my wife I was gonna cut bangs again and layer it. She's like, "Are you out of your fucking mind? You're stuck in the '80s." And I went, "That's what I did." Holy shit! Oh man! And I gotta tell you, I only did like an hour and a half the other day. That was much better for my back and everything. I wasn't hurting. My legs didn't go sore or anything. So that was good. Should check. Is this the good watch or the bad watch? The good one. Oh shit! I ain't even close to an hour yet. 15 more minutes. I got 45 minutes I could do. The Nelsons were cool. I didn't mind them. It's kind of like Nickelback, dude. They wrote great fucking songs. It's like Serge Drobin the other day was fucking bashing on Kirk Hammett. I'm like, are you out of your fucking mind? I go, and I just said this in the other live stream. Out of all the people Satriani taught, Vi, the one that was the shittiest of them three, made the most money with Metallica and still played with them for all those years. He did something fucking right, and I don't think he's that bad of a guitar player. Yeah, so he's not Paul Gilbert, but it doesn't call for it. No way in hell your wife will let you cut your hair short again. My wife hates it. She wants it short as fuck. I've cut mine off a couple times. Like short, spiky, like with little highlights. I can show you guys pictures of that too. It's possible. He's not much better, I don't think. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, but on all honesty, Kirk, it's the songs that he writes for the people. I'm just bagging on him. He doesn't deserve to own a greenie. But what are you gonna do? That's kind of true. He got the money though. I gotta respect him for that. He wrote a lot. I'm dude. He's written a lot of fucking cool songs. But I love the early Metallica, like For Whom the Bell Tolls. Damage Incorporated. I was a big fucking Metallica fan when they were heavy. I didn't mind the Black album. That was okay. Yeah, I think James is a better guitar player for sure. Yeah, yeah. I got there's a bunch of videos with that. I got a Switchblade, which is the same thing, but it doesn't have the what doesn't it have in there? It doesn't have the noise gate. You're gonna die with long hair, bro. Who deserves to own a greenie? No one really. I think that should have been put in a fucking museum. My piece of shit fucking up there 73 Strat, the one that I showed in the other live stream with the clown on it. That was at the Hard Rock for fucking 15 years in a fucking case. Then they auctioned it off. They get that shit out of here. He's a nobody. 44 years. Damn, you got me beat, Creek. 44 years. God bless you, brother. Let's see. 18, 28, 38, 48, 58, 41 for me. You got to tell you want to make sound more like a Strat. Anyone got any experience or suggestions on pickups or electronics? Probably Deer Creek probably could help you with that. He's an engineering master. Your wife buys you guitars? I I have a telly coming to me that has a P90. It's a Schecter PT Special. It's like a purple burst but matte with the wood grain coming through, and it's got a Duncan rail in there with a push pull that's supposed to split that rail so that you can play heavy and then pull it up and do some of the clean stuff. Yeah, he was in Exodus too as well. Gary Holt's good too. Gary Holt, I think he was just here with Lou Graham rehearsing it. My friends at Marquee. If you guys go on Facebook and look up Marquee Studios, I think you'll see Lou Graham there with Gary Holt. Nashville Telecaster has 3 pickups. Dude, you know what I just saw on Facebook over by me was called a Texas Telly Charvel. Have you ever seen those? They're Charvel Tellys with the 3 pickups like a Strat. They're fucking cool too. $600. Charvel Texas Telly. No monster. PA space. You don't know what kind of pickups? The Fender noiseless are pretty nice because I have them in that purple Strat that I play when I record. just to help with the noise. But I don't know. The Fender Prodigy has original. They're noisy, not super noisy, but the black one, it sounds fucking good. Yeah, I can play that. Let's see. Can we get that up there without falling? Oh, there's the fucking back. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's see if this is even in tune. I dropped it. We dropped the Fender. Let's see that. Not bad. Let me see. So here's the bridge. This sounds really good. The vocal mic sounds good now. I added the bass back in. Yeah, I got this in a trade. I love it. David Gilmour played it. This is the David Gilmour Strat. This is the real one. You want to buy it for 14 mil? Wait. Oh, is it up one? Wait a second. Oh, there it is. I told you, it sounds like Gilmour. 14 mil. You can have it. I got his autograph on the back. But that patch sounds awesome. This guitar, dude, this is an American. Whoops. This was an American Prodigy. It's an American Fender. They only made it for like 2 years. It's one of their best guitars. Yeah, let's see what it sounds with a little gain. Sounds good. What is it? I don't remember Working Man either. Shit, I don't remember any of those. Jimmy Vaughn? Dude, how come Jimmy Vaughn don't get credit? You can get these for like $700, man. An American Strat. And this is a stock patch. This came stock with the. I didn't do nothing to this patch. Wonder what Stairway to Heaven would sound like that. I really like the sound of that patch. I'm gonna use it on something. I gotta use it on something. It almost makes me want to play dance music again. Whoops. There goes that now. Freak Out, yeah. Yeah, it reminds me of Nile Rodgers. I, I I should I should record some of this and send it to my buddy Mark. Let him send it to Nile. It's that scatting. It's almost like an auto wah, but it's a flange. Yes, that's a great sound. This has great sound. I don't know what the other stuff is. Let's see. Steve lead? I don't know. Now we sound like the Who. Let me see Tom do that. This has some cool stuff in it, though, I gotta say. I'm gonna do. Auto tune again. New strings. Yeah, Stevie Ray played on Bowie stuff. Stevie Ray was great. Some people don't like him. I liked him. Oh, he was generic, but he sang, wrote, and played. And who? I don't think anybody looked like him before he came out either. Stevie Ray was kind of more on the original side as far as what he was doing. You know, the whole look and it was like the Texas shuffle stuff with the kind of like a pop flavor to it. Uh, Robert Cray was really good too. He was about the Stevie Ray days. Robert Cray, I don't know if you guys remember him. He was a great blues guitar player, kind of on the same page as like a Stevie Ray, but he didn't get credit because Stevie stole the spotlight from a lot of people. Yeah. You know what I liked about Stevie Ray with his playing is he vamped on a lot of the same lick during his leads, like that. He played a lot of the same lick over and over again, but he did variations of it. Life Without You, that's a great song too. I love Cold Shot. Can't, what's the other one? Can't Stand the Weather? Something like that. Can't remember. You know, it's funny, Can't Explain. That's a great song. I'll tell you what's a really crazy song to try to play for a bass player by The Who. Real Me. I've never. I play with one bass player that can play that. It's so fucking fast with all the changes. Yeah, Robert Cray's still playing. Yeah, he should have fucking. He should have been more popular too. He started to get a little big on like MTV and stuff back in the day. Marietta Little Lamb, yeah. Buddy Guy, is he still alive? Buddy Guy, 89. Holy shit. Yeah, that was the thing. Fender really pushed behind him. But the labels to be, you know, the labels really didn't push Robert. You know, and that's the thing. Like, the labels can spend a lot of money with um, the radio stations and push. It's kind of, the way I compare like what record labels did on how they push artists with money is how the pharmaceutical companies push doctors for certain drugs so they get kickbacks. It's kind of the same fucking idea, which is sad. Yeah, like same thing. Yeah, George and Buddy are like kind of the last. You know, like I was saying earlier, like there's a couple, like I was watching this kid band. They're not kids, but one was probably 18. The drummer was probably like 22, and it might have been the dad, maybe 35, 40. They're called the Official Black Widow Band, and they do like live stream jams on the weekend. And I told them I'm gonna give you guys a shout out because you know the whole thing about this is I don't have a big channel, but I have no problem in like saying, "Hey man, check these guys out and support them. They're doing like their own thing, like original music, and they're just regular people trying to do what we do." You know, as far as that, I know I'm not in that manner because of the record industry, but here at home in my studio, I'm a regular guy, and people don't get the like. I've never heard Andy Wood always talks about helping the little guy. When has he helped the little guy? I'm just saying it right now. Official Black Widow band. Uh, uh, this girl Jazzy, Guit, Gud. These guys are like regular people on here, and they these guys like Tom don't want to help anybody. Andy don't want to help anybody. They're not giving shout outs to like regular guys, you know, like Stevie Steven, he comes on here. He's in his wheelchair. He gives lessons. He talks about, you know, it's good. Amir's got some really cool fucking original stuff. Tennis Nuts has some cool original stuff. You got like you are a part of music. You are what makes the world fucking go. It's the regular guys who do this stuff that go buy these other albums and support local music. It's you guys that make everybody, but nobody fucking gives a shout out for that. You know what I mean? I don't get it. They're too worried about their fucking selves and what they have to gain. Why not help everybody? Because if you help everybody, even at a low level, they're going to help you back. It's networking. You know what I'm saying? You can make yourself popular even by networking. All you got to do is get the word out there. Hey man, I really like your videos. Like I saw an incredible drummer. from Australia or Sweden. No, I never, even though I had to deal with the corporations on a certain level, like I wasn't at board meetings. You know what I mean? So I don't give a shit what they do as long as I get paid. Just fucking pay. You know, I don't want nothing to do with you and your fucking, I, you know, at first I thought I did, and then I was friends with those, and then I saw it for what it was, and I was like, fuck that. I don't want nothing to do with that. Being raised by my dad and, my uncle who's a Marine and all that, I didn't want nothing to do with that. I had my own problems. Hey, women, women, drugs, and everything else, it was just one of those things. Yeah, man. Eh, That's why. That's why. And I've watched a lot of live streams from a lot of people. This live stream with you guys and you guys being a part of it is so fucking different than everything I've ever seen. It's like a real fucking guitar community. It really is. That's what I love about it. Yeah. Thanks, man. Thanks, Paul. Yeah, you have a lot of people don't realize you have strength in numbers. Numbers aren't just the fucking guys up here. It's the guys in the middle that are doing everything. You guys are the ones that make the world fucking move. Not me. It's you guys. You guys make the world move. And no one gives you fucking props for that. So if I can give a shout out to somebody, fuck it. I'm glad to see people. I'm not going to tear down Kirk Hammett and say he sucks as a guitar player. If I think you're a fraud like Rick Beato, I will. Now, I've never tore his guitar playing down. Rick's a very talented guitar player, but he was a social media star. He had a viral video on Facebook. Everything else he did in the music industry failed. So why would you reverend him as a pinnacle, put him on a pedestal in the music industry when he failed at everything? It doesn't make sense to me. Why would you put him up there? He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Because if he did, he would have been successful. Everybody would be calling, Rick, you want to produce my album? Rick, you want to write songs for me? Rick, Rick, Rick. Instead, it's like, hey, Rhett, your dad's who? Yeah. But some people, what are you going to do? A lot of people are fooled by it, too. But why are infomercials so fucking successful at night, right? Yeah, and he's a great interviewer. I even said I love watching some of his interviews. I just wish he would interview a little differently. Like like I said, I don't want to know what David Gilmour was fucking driving or his guitar. I want to know what the fuck drugs he was doing when he wrote The Wall and what kind of fights he got into with fucking Roger Waters. That's what I want to see. What up, Mechanic Jams? I want to know the deep shit. You know what? I want to know, like expose. I used to go back in and sneak back in and remix the albums and songs from Mark Brown. He was one of the fucking mix. He got so fucking mad. He'd come back in. That's not my mix. I'm gonna go. Don't worry about it. It's what I like. Yeah, that was the best interview that Beato did. But I'm gonna tell you why it was so good. Ingve is a dominant person in a conversation. Like I sat next to him and talked to him. He's a very strong. He has a very strong presence and aura about him. A lot of people say he's a dick and whatever. Whatever. I know from sitting with him, he has a strong presence. And he's not as bad as everybody talks. You know, he can be a dick at sometimes, but he's also a great guy at sometimes. So it's, but he's a very, in a conversation, you're not gonna put him on a path on how you lead him down a conversation. I don't like donuts. Yeah. Play that funky music. Yeah, man. Now it. I forgot that too. Once I was a boogie. Yeah, Ingve, and I can't. I have respect for Ingve. I'm not gonna tear him down. I mean, he runs his business the way he wants to run it. Did I like it before? Did I like it with Jeff Scott Soto? I'll see the light tonight, and yeah, fuck yeah, those were great songs. I loved him with Alcatraz and Graham Bonnet. He's a master guitar player. he, I might not like neoclassical anymore, but I was obsessed with it at one time, just like everybody. You know, doing. I don't even do the sweep. I haven't done those kind of sweeps in forever. I can't even do them anymore. He tried to kick you because you don't get the donuts. You were drunk. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, he can be a jerk. Like if he, that's the thing. If he don't like you, he's not gonna let you dictate the way it goes. He's gonna make it go the way he wants. But is he a badass? Like is he gonna fight you? Fuck no. He'll talk like he will, and he'll stand his ground. But when push comes to shove, he's not gonna throw blows. Now Kenny, his old guitar tech would. Now he's chased some people around. I loved Kenny. Kenny was his old. I don't know if I told you guys, but that's how I met Patrick from Ingve. He. So I've known Patrick for like 20, 22 years, and that was the thing. We never played together until 2025. I've known him for 20 years. We never played together. He just knew I was a good guitar player. You were baiting him for a lawsuit. Dave, yeah, I've met Dave. He's an odd one. That can go a different way. Yeah, Patrick and his brother are amazing. Now Dave Mustaine, he can go either way. It depends on what side of the bed he gets out of. Dimeback trolled Ingve, yeah. I'll tell you one funny story that Patrick told me. I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble for this. He was really pissed off about the money and stuff at one time. So they were Patrick was his wife and dropped him off, and I forget how it actually went, but Patrick put two 24-inch black dildos in Ingve's luggage, and he had to go through the airport through the baggage with the scanners for his carry-ons. They fucking flagged him. He had to pull that shit out in front of everybody. Oh my god. One of the fucking funniest stories. There's a tennis nut. He just made it in. How many shots? Yeah, George is another one. George isn't really a people person, but he's a nice guy, and he has a weird sense. uh, George has a weird sense of humor, and George can be funny as fuck. and he can fucking you can catch him on a day where he's really talkative. Now the last couple times I didn't really talk to George, but maybe the third time before that at the end, like three shows before, I was on the tour bus with him and Eric and his girl. I must have talked to him for an hour. You did some more videos? I'll check them out, man. You staying crapped in Lars's luggage? Is that true? Or are you just making a joke? How many musicians does it take to get somebody flagged at an airport? That should be a new joke. I was just saying that. Yeah, George is a simple guy. George isn't like I know Jakey Lee's cousin, Rich Ars. I went to school with him. I've talked to Jake on the phone, but I haven't. I never met him. Met him. I well, I shouldn't say that either. When I was touring, Badlands seemed to be in every city that I ended up. So I saw Badlands this one in one of my last years of touring. I saw him probably with Ray Gillen that one year, maybe 20, 30 times. It was stupid. Same with Dokken. When Dokken was touring with George, same thing happened with him, and I must have saw him in every fucking city, man. It seemed like out of the two bands that I always were around, it was Badlands and Dokken. Like they were always playing the next night or the same night or something. Yeah, he's a regular dude. Yeah, Badlands was fucking great. What's his name? Phil Verone played with. Who did Phil play with? Was it Jake or Phil was the drummer for Saigon Kick I grew up with. He played with either Jake or George. I think it was Jake in Red Cartel, maybe. Talking turned into a cowboy. I hate to say it, but that fucking guy needs to just shut up and retire. As much as I'm a Dokken fan, he just needs, you know, Don Dokken should give Vinnie Vincent a call. Oh, fuck. Jeff Baxter, he's a fucking legend too, man. A puppet of himself. That's fucking funny. Yeah, he can't sing anymore, man. Maybe him and Vinnie Vincent could put in another album, 30-year album together. Vinny's a hell of a songwriter, though. Man, he wrote a lot. Fucking Creatures of the Night. He wrote that whole fucking album. Didn't get credit for it, I don't think. Yeah, it feels good to laugh, bro. I'm probably even over. Let's see. Oh no, I'm not too late. Payless shoes. I never heard that one. Oh, that would be a $4 million album with the both of them. Vinny Vincent and Don. I need 2 million for my vocals. Well, I need 2 million for my guitar playing. Who can we get to drum and bass play for free? Yeah, I know, Mark. So Gary Orman was one of my close friends. Gary Orman was their tour manager for years. So I'll show you guys. So, because a lot of people keep asking, let me see if it's. I have to pop it up. So Karen, so like the person that manages me, Karen Laser, is I'll show you what Jeff sent her. We're almost getting close to it. So this is from Karen. This was a text I snapshot off my phone. So she showed me what Blando sent, just so you guys could see. Let me see. I can look on my big screen to see if you could read it. From Blando, he's working on dates. I'm working on the project to get Gates secured because of his other tour dates and the other bands. So once I get some dates, I can put something together for everybody. So yeah, Blando's fucking cool as fuck. That would be fucking. I would love to play with Jeff. I tell Jeff to get get Mark to come out and do a show. A free rhythm section, yeah. You know what? I don't think if I got offered that a gig to play bass for them, I don't think I could do it. Hey, what's up, Norman Lee? It's always a pleasure, brother. That's all right. Late to the party, as long as you're not the last one, you're good. Yeah, I don't think I would play with Vinny and Don. I don't. I would see somebody choking somebody. Either I don't. Who would win, Don or Vinny? What was that little show they used to have with the matches with were they clay, like Marilyn Manson versus what the fuck was that? That was back a while ago too. I can't remember some of the stuff. Celebrity Deathmatch. That's it. Fuck yeah. They need to bring that shit back but in real life. Last guy is the guy behind the guy. Tender cabin moments. Dude, that sounds like a series, like a book series. Vinny would choke him out with his dress. Dude, do you know if they pay per view that and they, it was a sanctioned fight and it was a real fight? Do you know how much money that fucking people would pay to see that? Vinnie Vincent versus Don Dokken, the one hand man. Donny Osmond versus Danny Bonaducci. Yeah. Vinny and Vinny with Vince Neil and Vinnie Vincent. Holy shit. Someone called Dana White. We got to put this together. who else we who else could we do in the music industry? Sammy Hagar and David Lee Roth. I think Dave would take them though. Yeah, it would be. Isle of V. Holy shit. King Diamond versus Marilyn Manson. I'd like to see that too. Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot him about him, dude. Some of the people, some of the people were asking me that I should call Oni Logan. Dude, he got really weird. Oh, Sammy was a boxer? I didn't know that. Buckethead versus Corey Feldman. Holy fuck. Bang bang chicken. That shit's funny as fuck. Who else could we do? Oh really? I didn't know that. We could get we could get Axl Rose versus who's that actor that had all the surgeries that got to pay his rent? Axl Rose versus because they look alike now. The fuck is his name? I forget his name too. I know someone knows it. Someone would probably slap Dave back into normal being, and everyone would be sad as they started an accounting career. Mickey Rourke versus Axl Rose. Now I'd pay fucking money to see that. Mickey would fucking hit him with his purse, his man purse. Didn't Mickey Rourke box it too? I think he boxed a little bit too. A rematch with Glenn Danzig and Danny. Holy shit. This is fucking funny as hell. This is turned into Mickey Mouse. Mickey Rourke sings like I know, dude. This is again. This is what I love about the people that watch and that are a part of my channel. This is fucking. This is shit you can't make this fucking live stream up. This is some funny ass shit. This is cool as fuck. Fuck the guitar. This is fucking cool. Justin Bieber versus the whole BTS, the whole group. Doyle looks like he can handle us. Did he box in Florida? I don't remember him here. My buddy Whitey was a Golden Gloves champion when I was a kid. He was a little older than me. Mickey had the looks. He had the looks. He had the looks. He must have gotten a car. The only thing I think is he had like a 500-pound woman sit on his face, or he got in a car accident. I take your pick. Oh, hey, Deer Creek, didn't you say that there was a problem with Tom's ass? Maybe Tom sat on his face. Ingve versus Donuts. Holy fuck. Hey, did you guys hear Tiger Woods just fucking flipped another SUV? That fucking. They arrested him. They didn't let him go this time. Tiger's in a lot of trouble. In Jupiter, he was down this. Not far from me. Tiger flipped another. He's flipped his fucking Range Rover with no cars around. The fuck are you doing, bro? You're with $1 billion and you can't hire a fucking race car driver? Exactly. He needs to hire a fucking driver, man. You know, I rooted for him to make a comeback and get his shit together, but I don't ever think that's going to happen. Oh, in the 90s he was here? What was I doing? I was on tour. I retired in '97 with the touring as a Jerry was a race car driver. Ambien and alcohol. Yeah, Timberlake. I saw the video with Timberlake. That was funny as fuck. $9.99. Jerry was a race car driver. He can hit a driver, but he can't hire one. Holy fuck, he's gonna lose all his does he even have any sponsors? They all fucking dissed him. He can hit a driver, but he can't hire one. That's fucking funny. Dang. Bang bang chicken. Bang bang chicken. That's sad for Tiger. Can't get his shit together. You know what? I think when she hit, I don't know if you guys know, but when he crashed his vehicle into the neighbor's house, his wife at the time, Yeah, they showed it on the side and he crawled out the fucking passenger side window. What happened, dude? I don't. He should have fucking ran. Reported it stolen as he's running. Someone stole my car. I'm running after him. Why he ran the opposite way. He's half black, half Asian. The black half picked the car and the Asian half drives it. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Tiger can practice hide hole in one. The grass in jail. Justin Bieber versus P. Diddy. Diddy's kind of a. He's not a huge guy, but he's kind of a big guy. Not super big. Yeah, I think it's painkillers. They said his alcohol level read 0.00. I'm like, well, why didn't you take him to fucking the hospital and test his blood? What, we're like at 25? I bet you were cutting it up. Yeah, it was 25. Probably around. In 90? I don't even know. Not according to his girlfriend. Yeah, I think he got hit in the fucking head and it fucked him up. I swear to God. Because when she went after him with the iron, how was he going to crash the car unless he fucking got hit in the head? I think she fucking whacked him in the head. And ever since she whacked him with that one iron, he has never been the same. I think that just fucking demonetized him, demasculated him. Fucking woman hit you in the head and you fucking crash your car. Yeah, he wouldn't do a urine test. Yeah, but they could take him to the. They can make him go to the hospital and take your blood. Maybe he's got Michael Jackson's doctor. Man, let's go back to that other sound. I like that one. Let's see. My name is Tiger. I like to drive on the sides of the road. Somebody write a song. He should drive a CRV. It's easier to flip. He drove into the rough. Maybe he could say a golf ball hit him and fucking he swerved to miss the ball. Yeah, if you refuse to do any of the tests, it's a year suspension automatic. But it's better than a 10-year suspension, right? You can't drive and you can't drink. Tiger got run over by a wine box. Got ran over by reindeer. Tiger got ran over by a wine truck. He tried to make a U. He was like a dog. He tried to make a U-turn and follow the wine truck. It was going to the clubhouse. Like, but how do you fucking flip a vehicle like with nobody around? Like he had to fall asleep. Yeah, he needs a driver, dude. He's worth $1 billion. If he kills somebody like driving like that, he's gonna. Phil X is on tour with Triumph, like in the band. What happened to Bon Jovi? Yeah, me too. I could do that for the rest of my life and be happy. And then just go through the pickup selector. All right, I'm done for the night. He's slowly turning into John Daly. You can't drive and take pills. You can't think. Tiger tried to pass a car but cut in too soon and clipped the other car before flipping. Yeah, it reminds me of like Nile Rodgers or something like that. It's supposed to be. It's supposed. It says Gilmore-ish. Yeah, John didn't age well. John Bon Jovi. He's not aging well. Richie Sambora looks like shit. Oh my god, I saw him the other day. Am I supposed to say that? Clipped the corner of a trailer. He tried to pit, he tried to pit maneuver himself. Yeah, yeah. It sounds a little like Gilmore, but not. Gilmore's sound was a little thin on the album when you listen to it. I just listened to that album again, The Wall. Really? It's got a cool sound to it, and that's what the volume rolled off. It's a cool sound. You see over here. Yeah. Waylon Jennings. Hey, you could play for Poison with that sound. Yeah, Waylon had some cool sounds. I used to listen to Waylon all the time. You hope Jerry Eastbound Down was playing on Spotify. He's crashed. How crazy is that the Gilmore Strat has the neck from his '83 Cream Strat? Yeah. All his fucking guitars are parts guitars. Waylon get the most expensive item on Reverb. La Bamba. Oof. I love that restaurant. Ooh. The fucking steak fajitas are awesome. It's a treasure box of phaser guitars, accessories, and amp. It's crazy. 14 million. Your blackstrap beats on David's better price. Ooh, that smell. Ooh, that smell. Yeah, just smell that smell. Wonder what that would sound like if you did. That's not bad sounding. They should have called Waylon and had Waylon played on it because you saying it was like a old country sound. You know, I hear a lot of people play that. I like playing it more on the funkier side. Yeah, the good old boys. Oh, Texas, that's a fucking great band, man. Texas Hippie Coalition. They're good too. What time is it? I'm about to go soon. Let's see. Almost 2 hours. 1:45. Starting to feel the legs a little bit, but I'm good for probably 5, 10 more minutes. Yeah, no school. Singer from Mudvayne. I just saw an interview with him too. That guy's pretty cool too. I did a private show and it had who was there? Hell Yeah was there, an Event Sevenfold, and another band. And I got some of the guys from Mudvayne were in Hell Yeah, and they came in with Vinny. Vinny sat and brought a bunch of people in, and we ended up playing for them. Mark Gunn, sorry I'm late. No worries, bro. I got 5, 10 more minutes. You missed some funny shit. Most of the videos about is all jokes. It was a questionnaire. There's some playing, but not a lot. You just made it in time to say goodnight. Yeah, dude, you gotta watch the video when it loads. There's some funny. This is one of the funniest videos ever. Yeah, it was fun. It was, dude. I haven't laughed this hard in a long time. Like I was telling these guys, dude, this is fucking hilarious. I don't know what any. I've never seen a live stream like this. This is fucking. This is awesome. Not really. Deer Creek was telling me that Tom was talking about something on one of his videos. I'm told not to watch his videos or contact him. Something about his ass, though. He's had to see an ass doctor. And I haven't really seen anything with Red Show. He's been like kind of normal lately. You know, I don't know what it is, but these guys are putting out so many fucking videos, and I think they run out of content too. Yeah, dude, this was fucking funny as fuck. I'm gonna watch my own video because this was so fucking funny. Maybe Vince will do a baby puke song. He could get Don Dawkins to sing it. Baby puke. I don't know how to do a Don Dawkins falsetto. Let's see. Breaking the puke behind you. In my puke, it's all the same. Your guitar is baby puke. Remains the same. Dude, somebody. It's funny as fuck, man. This shit is funny as hell. You should see we were talking about Tiger Woods. Because you flipped the thing. There's so many fucking jokes on here. You had to sell me. I had to sell you my baby puke. I would love to ask Vinny about his new clothes. Baby puke, the new secret sauce. What happened? Does anyone know who bought his holy grails? Tom's fucking holy grails? I just thought about that. Does anyone know where they went? Some of it, yeah. I didn't really get into like a whole lot of that, but I was calling out why some of the channels like Tom and Andy don't really fucking help anybody. They talk a lot of shit about helping. Jason Isabel, he ripped him off for a second time. Gus gonna do a video on it. Holy fuck! Oh my god! Favorite settings on the Kemper? This is becoming one of them. Yeah, Weird Al was funny as fuck. I liked him. Let's see. I like this one. Except that's too much fucking presence. Let me roll that off a little. Baby puke, lossing around. I can't sing and play. This is a Michael Britt JCM. Billy Squier toured with Weird Al as his guitar player. Really? Holy fuck. Maybe Tom sold his birth so he could buy the Vinnie Vincent albums. 2 million. Can you see those two fucking guys arguing over the fucking rights to the songs? Vinny. Holy fuck. I'd love to see that conversation. No, you don't understand. Paul told me. Who's Paul? Stanley, you asshole. The one that made your ass hurt. Weird Al still on touring? Yeah. Dude, he's funny as shit. That's funny. Weird, I mean. Holy shit. This is too fucking funny. I could see that. That could be a celebrity death match right there. Tom versus Vinnie Vincent. Who wins? Winner take all. Album and Baby Puke. No, I don't. Negotiations, baby. Dude, I don't even want to hear that conversation. Actually, I could see it though. I could see it in Tom's corner is the what did they call him? The cut guy, the ring guy, his cut corner. Zach, cut me. Yeah, I love Days too. He tried to trade an old melody maker and a copy of a master class for the album. Strange Ways? What was that off of? I have a couple rare Kiss albums. I gave them to my kid though. Like The Elder, I actually have the real album. Imagine somebody listening to you not knowing you're doing a live stream. They'd be scared. Probably. Hotter than hell. Hotter than hell. I want to get on the keys. I love Kiss. What's up, Pawn Shop? We're alright. I gotta go soon, but it's too fucking funny, man. I'm having a lot of fun. You put the vile, outrageous, funny lyrics to popular song. I love doing it. I 1974 great Kiss album. Yeah. Dress to Kill too, man. I remember the first time I heard Dress to Kill. I got the Japanese Hotter Than Hell album. You know who's got some fucking cool Kiss albums? Patrick Johansson. Holy shit. He's like one of the biggest Kiss fans I've ever met in my life. He's got all kinds of Kiss shit. Yeah, Kiss is what made me want to go rock and roll too. Happy Friday, brother. Yeah, my dad took me to see Kiss. I was probably 12. Motherfuckers came out of the amps. I was like, the Ace had that blue light with the smoke pouring over. I was fourth row. My dad got me. Then some hot chicks came on my seat, like dancing around. My dad made her get off. I was like, "What the fuck you doing, bro?" He's like, "You're a fucking kid." He told her get off the fucking chair. I could have scored that night. Yeah, Kiss was the shit in the day, bro. Wasp all the way. Yeah. Stevie Ray and Pat Travers, yeah. What's up, official Black Widow band? There you go, bro. I mentioned you a couple times. See, he's one of the guys, the official Black Widow band. They're hey, explain what is that? Are those your sons? I couldn't talk to you and get all into that, but that's really cool that you guys are showing and doing the songs as you go and live streaming. You know what I mean? Because you don't get to see that. Did not Kiss suck in the studio on their first albums? Couldn't get a sound right? Probably. The moment on how he knew you weren't into guys. One of them's your kid. The other one's a good friend of your son. Dude, I think that's awesome that you're playing with your son and his friend. You know, I applaud you guys for keeping rock and roll and metal alive. It's what I want to see. You know, I do. I've been doing this for so long, but like a lot of like my channel's not big anymore. But I like showing that we're all human beings and it's all about music. And this is a real community. I don't know if you. So since the beginning of this, like we've been all cracking jokes and stuff. It's hardly any playing, but it's fucking great. Do you guys smoke reefer? I'm Ted Nugent, bro. I'm high life. You know the Wayne Tang Pooch man. We were going around with scam. High on life. I don't need drugs. Dress to Kill and Destroyer. Eric Carr was an awesome drummer. Guitar and metal. Fuck yeah. And then the fact that he's doing that with his son, that's fucking awesome. Official Black Widow band. I caught them earlier. I caught the end of it and I was like, this is fucking cool. How cool would that to be play with your fucking kid on a live stream? Like my kid's 10. My kid would love that. What was the key factor that started these cool streams? What you mine? I don't. I think the people on here are real fucking people. I think they're real musicians. I think they're dedicated and they are actually lovers of fucking guitar and music. I think you guys are real people, and I think this is why this channel is fucking different than any channel I've ever seen. I really do. Yeah, man. No problem, bro. The Fox. That's what I try to do. You know, I'm not going to give you a record deal, but I like to help promote people because the bigger channels that I see that always talk about promoting people, they don't do it. Why do I get the feeling Ted might actually be honest about his no drugs thing? Because who would make that shit up? I've met him a bunch of times. I've never seen him smoke, like not even cigarettes, drink, nothing. Now Derek, I remember his guitar player singer at the time. I've seen him drink. Most channels don't read the comments. The viewers just talk to themselves. You're gonna subscribe to everyone here? Brooklyn, that's fucking awesome. Dig the EVH hat? Yeah. Oh, Doc is one of your favorites? Yeah. I'm friends with George. George borrows my head sometimes in my cabs when he comes into town. Blue Oyster Cult, another fucking great band. Some of the roadies live up near me in Port St. Lucie for Blue Oyster Cult. Yeah, Ted was fucking really nice. And you know, he's like, if you meet him behind the scenes, he's really calm. He talks normal. Like, I think that, like, a lot of people don't understand that's all for show. You never saw anyone like me? Good producer. Oh, fuck yeah. Play Cinderella, Gypsy Rose. I don't know that one. I know some of the other ones. Pre Google YouTube. Yeah. So when I first started YouTube, when it first came out, that's what a lot of people don't understand. I had like 200,000 subscribers. Like a lot of these guys that like the Ola Englands and all these guys that were first starting out back there, like we all used to talk and it was a lot of fun. You are right. This reminds me of back then, just fucking anything and just having fun. This is what YouTube should be about. It shouldn't be about selling fucking products. It should be fucking about musicians just having a fucking great time and learning from each other. Like I said, I learn as much from you as you do from me. Give me something to believe in. I wonder how they're going to work that out. Sabotage. You and Red were friends back then. Dude, I couldn't. Rhett is the country version of Serge Drobin. I think they're brothers. Think. No, those Midwest bands learned in their first year freshman album, like pulling teeth. Yeah. Well, it was like Shinedown. Shinedown was put together. Sabotage had a bench. Yeah. Can George come across moody? Oh fuck yeah. George isn't a people person, but he's a nice guy, and people take him the wrong way. But if you rub George wrong, he'll get nasty, and now he snaps. I watched him on stage here fucking stop a show and yell at somebody for wanting to pick. Bro, what the fuck? I'm trying to work up here. How would you like it? I was like, God damn, that motherfucker going off. I was like outside drinking, and I was like, I had to go in and see what the fuck is happening. And then Terry from XYZ went in there and gave him shit when he got called on stage. You don't give me a hug. You don't do this. You don't. I was like, oh boy, this ain't going to go good. And so George walked over and gave him a hug. So just as much as you think George is moody, he can be a nice guy too, and he can be funny. Rob Argent, yeah, that was fucking great band too. Red is Temu. James Franco. He said, Red Shell's the Temu. That's fucking funny. The James Franco of Temu. Holy fuck. Nah, bro, buy my 5-year lessons of assholeian modes. See, this is funny shit, bro. Yeah. Yeah, Shinedown's pretty good. Now, Brent Smith was a fucked up motherfucker the first 2 albums. No, I didn't see the last. That was a fucking disaster. Jane's Addiction. About the Hive. What's his name? The singer. Dude, he. From Jane's Addiction, Perry. That's a weird motherfucker. George, I didn't see that interview. You talk about the new one that just went? Yeah, Perry Farrell. Hey, you guys practice that thing I showed you? Anyone been practicing that? Don't lie, motherfuckers. You practice? Who's practicing that? Okay, you kicked out of Guitar Center. Were you practicing in Guitar Center? You shouldn't have had the fucking JCM 800 at full bore. What for what? That little lick thing, the legato thing for legato, or that weird thing? You opened up for Michael Bolton. Michael Bolton's fucking Ted's cousin. So you pick here. So you're gonna alter it here. Second string. And that's 7, 8, 10. And then on the high E. And then forwards again. And then the last one is. And you could do that. You could do that all over the neck, and then once you get used to that, start altering it until like whatever, like crossing it. What about when people leave one-liners at a time, like saying Farrah Fawcett out of the blue? Farrah Fawcett, bang bang. Okay, here is a saving point. Yeah, so like if you're doing this to practice your legato, that's the crisscross. It goes like that. Or you can play it straight through. So you're playing it pentatonically. That's a cool lick. Surprised my fucking hands will go like that. Fire Marshal Bill, let me tell you something. You can't play that slow. Yeah, you can, bro. Just takes time. I can't play it slow either. Let me tell you something. You see this right here? It's called an arpeggio. Can you imagine Fire Marshal Bill giving fucking guitar lessons? Let me see. I'll tell you. Yeah, kind of E flatish. The guitars. I got new strings on here, so I don't even. I just keep tuning them. You're done now, so I gotta return something and just leave. That you can do that up in the scale too. I've never done that, but you could do that also up the scale like that, or just work it all the way up the neck. Now my hands are starting to hurt. Let's see. You know, here would be a cool idea with that. That walkout lick I played the other night. Ooh, I like that. That's kind of cool too. Let's see, what time is it? Fuck. So far, I don't feel bad. So. Wonder if you can. I was thinking open strings. Same idea, but you take your first finger off and do it open stringed. So now you got me thinking. Oh, almost. Ooh, that's so close. Go to bed. got issues. I want to. Now I gotta. Wait. Ah! I fuck it up when I get high. Right there. Right on the second string. I can't make the cross with my middle finger. Right there. Ah, I'll have to work on it later. Thanks, bro. I probably should get going before my wife fucking kills me. I'm gonna see now. Uh, was it Michael? What's up, Cool Breeze? I'm just getting ready to leave, but you missed a fucking funny one, brother. How can I pull that lick off? Fuck. I'm gonna be here for hours trying to figure that out. Ah, man. That's a tricky one. Because it's like doing this lick, but you're leaving your first finger up. Almost. I'll tell you what, that really hurts your hand. Because my hand's getting like, you know when you like work out and it like burns? Oh, really? Yeah, man. No worries, Mad Joker. I didn't, what do you mean deep dive into the videos? Like into the playing part of it? Yeah, the lactic acid. God, motherfucker. I said fucking play the lick. That's part of my technique. Ah. Ain't that crazy? If I do that open finger, it hurts my hand. See, there's some stuff like affects me too. So like if I do this, see now I can hardly play that. My hand's like paralyzed. And as soon as that heals, the speed of my hand is gonna be twice as fast. I guarantee you. If I take like 5 minutes, my speed is gonna jump dramatic. Dude, you're gonna have to watch this whole video. It's one of the funniest fucking videos you'll ever see. Cool Breeze. Yeah, man. There's tons of stuff. There's actually, if you want to get in the music business, like Karen Laser, I did an interview with her. She's one of the biggest fucking booking agents in the United States. She's who books me. Like even that video alone, I'm surprised they can get like thousands of views because If you really wanted to know how to get into business, like with like tribute bands or playing with like opening up for certain people, she's the fucking person. Like if you go on Facebook and look up Karen Laser, you'll see she's friends with fucking everybody from Jonathan Kane, just everybody. She books everybody. That's who she's helping me with the legends. We're this close with Blando. We'll see now. Not yet. Maybe I take longer to heal now. Yeah, see, my hand's getting faster now as it's getting back. Yeah, I that's the one thing. The speed has always been there. I worked on it for so long, and the funny thing is, I play nowheres as fast as I used to be able to. I, if you ask me, compare yourself to when you were young, I'd tell you I suck. I completely sucked at what I used to play. It's okay, pizza's not good for you. Hey, bang bang chicken. Yeah, like a lot of people don't understand my speed. A lot of people see it as fast today, but like when I auditioned back when I was a youngster, when I played for Mike Varney, who was like, oh, Jesus. Go Rock. Yeah. I did get slow with age, bro. That's the thing. That's why I didn't understand what Bad Brad was saying. I was like, I rather get slower from the spot I'm in than to actually get slower as slower. Quit. Let's see this thing. See, it's like a little faster now. That's fucking stupid. Yeah, I should. Michael's probably right. I should probably quit. I suck. I should quit and go to bed. Let me put this down without dropping it. I dropped this the other day. Fell on the fucking floor. Thought I broke the headstock. Well, I'm getting slow compared to what I used to be. I was faster than this. Not quite double, but you got your points to slow down. Yeah, and that's the thing. And that was one of the main things with the thing. No matter how much you talk about technique, it's not everything. It's songwriting in the business. Again, look how much better Steve Vai and Joe Satriani are better than Kirk Hammett. And he's the one that made all the money because he wrote songs that appeased millions. And that's the whole thing. Like, like not to bag on people, but like watching some of these guys, this is how you get the Eric Johnson tone, and this is the Eddie Van Halen sound. That's all great, while you're learning, but at some point you got to give it away. You got to just stop and play. Michelangelo, he's using fucking AI, bro. No, he's still fast. Michelangelo's still pretty fast. You know where he's fast? My left hand's faster than his, but his right hand picking is fucking unbelievable. Michelangelo's right hand's fucking. But the one that's got it all together for me, as far as picking and technique and left hand, as far as the metal guys, is Michael Romero. He's one of my favorite fucking guys. Any of the 80s Shaler pickups? I might have some in my boxes in my closet. I can look for you. I'm sure there's some in there. You know who was using the 80 Shaler pickups a lot? Heritage Guitars. Their early 80s when they left Gibson, they were using fucking real Shaler pickups. Fucking they were unbelievable sounding, bro. I think that when you put the Shaler pickup in that Heritage guitar, which was like a better made Les Paul because it had all those luthiers, that was a fucking unbelievable sounding guitar. Comparing hand speed, yes, it does. No, not the '50s ones. Um, it's like this. I had a eight. What's my fucking Heritage? It's a 81 or 82. It's a '60s. It's got a '60s neck on it. But the Shalers are from the early '80s that they were putting in those Heritage guitars. They're unbelievable. That's like when I saw some like Rhett was comparing. Did he compare the Heritage guitar Les Paul to the Gibson? But see, and then he was doing a Murphy Lab. Why didn't he compare? I There's no way a Gibson Les Paul is better than a fucking 1981 Heritage guitar. Those things are fucking unbelievably high quality and the best that money could buy at that time. And that guitar back in the early 80s will stand up against any guitar today. In the 80s, if you can get an 80s Heritage H150 with the original Shaler pickups, I'm telling you right now, you're gonna get fired because you won't go to work. It's that fucking good. Like I see a couple Heritages pop up around here, and I ask them, "What year is that?" And they're like, 2008, 2007." I'm like, fuck. But let's see what time it is. Yeah, it's almost 10:30. That's 2.5. I'm about at my limit. All right, guys, we'll do this again. What I decided to do is probably I'm not gonna pick days. I'm just gonna if I feel pretty good in the morning, I'll do a video about it, like a little lesson, and I'll tell you I'm gonna go live tonight, and that's how I'll just do it. You know what I mean? Because I started thinking about picking days, and I was like, well, what happens when I don't feel good on those days? Then I kind of fuck people. You know what I mean? And I don't want to do that. Yeah. All you guys have a fucking great weekend. Good night. This was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. I haven't laughed this hard in a long time. It was fucking awesome, man. Awesome, awesome stuff. We'll call it awesome instead of secret sauce, awesome sauce. All right, cool breeze, dude. You gotta watch the video. There's some funny fucking stuff in there. I couldn't believe it. I was laughing so hard. Cheers, man. All right, Benjamin. Awesome, awesome. Peace out, everybody. I hope you had a great time. All right, Essie. All right, peace. Now we got to do the whole camera thing. Let's see. Come out of there, iPhone. Close you off. Oh, look. I'm live streaming. Let's see. End? No, wrong one. Wrong one. Let's see.